Everybody, Chav at Nobody Else's Auto. Going to show you another one as found. 1971 Cutlass Tudor hardtop. This car's not complete. It is rough. It's been sitting for a really long time, but I don't have a lot of Cutlasses in this era, only a few. So when I came across this one buried back here in the trees, thought we better try to get a deal made on it and get it hauled into the yard. So we'll take a quick look at it right here as found, and then we'll take a good look at it when we get her back to the yard. Well, here she is sitting back here in the trees. Been back here for a long time. See the weeds and the leaves are piled up alongside this car. No hood, no motor, no tranny. Narrowly missed by some other falling trees over the years. Something fell on the roof at some point, but at least that part of it's gone. Like I said, this car is not complete. It is rough, and it is buried back in here. But that's okay. We're just showing you as is, where it is right now as I found her. So we'll get this thing out of here, loaded up, hauled back to the yard, and we'll take a little bit better look at her here soon. Well, we got this old Cutlass loaded up, hauled into the yard. Let's take a little bit better look at it. 1971 Cutlass Tudor hardtop. Like I said, this thing's been sitting for a long time. It's missing some parts and pieces already that people have already robbed off of it. But there's still a lot of good pieces here, and these old A-body GM cars are getting tough to find, so I always try to grab them even if they're not totally complete. Obviously, we can see the hood's gone, motor and tranny already long gone out of this Cutlass and has been for quite some time. Kind of take a look at the side of the car. It's still got some trim, some things like that left on it. We can take a peek in this side here. We'll see one thing that's definitely not stock. Somebody has switched the seats to 73 to 77 era swivel buckets out of another A-body. On around the back, trunk lid missing as well. Bumpers here, back window, some of the trim. Even some miscellaneous parts still laying inside the trunk back here. So like I said, even though this thing isn't totally complete, there's still a lot of little bits and pieces here that are going to be important for somebody's restoration. This side of the car, kind of the same thing. Does have a little bit of rust in the quarters, which is typical, but a lot of these trim pieces are here. The little S emblems are still here. Inside, we've still got some of the dash pieces in it. And we'll work our way back around the front of this thing and see some of this stuff is still here as well. Some of it's gone, but some of it's still here. A lot of these pieces are getting so hard to find anymore that, like I said, even this car not being totally complete, still wanted to go ahead and bring it in, add it to the A-body section in the inventory here, and because I know there's going to be some stuff on here that are definitely going to help with some of your guys' restorations. So there it is. We saw it buried in the trees. We've got it here. It's ready to go. It's ready if anybody needs any bits and pieces off of it. If you've got any questions about this Cutlass, just give me a call, 620-786-4428. That number is in the description part of this video. That way we can have a short conversation about your project, year, make, model, body style, the pieces you need, all that, so I know exactly what I need to check for you when I get out here to the yard. We've got about 2,000 cars and trucks here on the ground right now, so we've got a pretty extensive selection. So just give me a shout. Be happy to have a conversation with you about your project. Let me know if there's anything you need off this Cutlass or off of anything else. You like old cars, you like old trucks, you like memorabilia, be sure to check out the channel, Nobody's Show. That's all we do on here is old car stuff. A lot of these cars you see behind me are already on the channel. We got a ton of inventory that's been coming in. I've got 15 or more, 20 more cars that haven't even done videos on yet. Those are all coming up soon, so stay tuned. We got a lot more cool content coming up. Hope you enjoyed the old Cutlass. Stay tuned. We got a lot more cool stuff coming. We'll see you soon on the next video.